Many of us strive to have a lush garden by summer, but you can start preparing right now because here in studio with us today is Linda Apple-Lipsius from Denver Urban Garden to teach us how to do just that. And I've got my gardening gloves on. Linda, it's so good to have you.
So happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Well, tell us all about Doug and what you guys do.
Yeah, so Denver Urban Gardens, or Doug, we've been around for 45 years. We're actually a real gem in Denver, and we support 200 community gardens across 7 counties in Metro Denver. And then starting last year, we now have food forests. So we have community orchards, 20, also across the network.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. So we have a really wide stretch. We're in every neighborhood. But what we've been really trying to help people understand is that gardening is so much more than just growing food, right? So
that's right.
We cultivate food, community, and climate resilience.
And it's so important. Those are all really important things that sometimes we forget to really think about. Now, anybody could do this. They just have to be willing to come and learn.
Yeah, pretty much. And we support community gardens, but what we're teaching here and in our series of workshops throughout the summer is that, we just teach you how to grow food because it's so healthy, it's therapeutic. We had an article that came out in The Lancet this year demonstrating the health and the mental and physical health benefits of gardening. So we're focusing on wellness today. This is part of that wellness regimen.
That's right. This is all part of it. Well, let's talk about growing your own food and how we can all really get started. Because for some people, it may be, oh, I could never do that. But that's not the case. We can all learn how to do this.
Well, and it's also trial and error. Even if you've been growing your own food forever, there's always ways to learn. I was just speaking to somebody about even if you live in an apartment, you can grow food.
You could still do that. It doesn't matter where you live.
Compost, exactly. So anybody can do this. And starting seeds, you can do this right now.
That's good to know. So what are we doing today?
Okay, so we're starting seeds, and people think, I think a lot of people get frustrated. They get the seeds, they put them in the garden, and they're like nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening, yeah.
They need a little love, right? And in Colorado especially, we don't know what's going to happen. It could snow tomorrow, so we need to put our babies in a safe environment. So what you do is any containers, there's really a lot of ways that you can start seeds. So you can use your egg crates, you can use your yogurt cups, you can use your toilet paper rolls.
Really? Okay.
And then what you want to do is you put in seed starting soil specifically.
Specifically seed starting soil. Okay.
So you put it into your container. We're using a yogurt cup. First of all, you want to spray it. You want to make it kind of like a wrung out
You want me to do that now?
Yep.
Okay. How much do you spray with an amount like this?
That's perfect.
Okay.
And then you put a little divot in there.
Okay.
And then here we put out, so we're going to be doing lettuce. So the things you want to start today, this time of year, are going to be onions, lettuce, cabbage, and you take your seeds.
How deep do you want that?
That is exactly right.
Okay, good.
So you take your seeds and you just put a couple in to the depression and then just cover them up.
Back with its own,
its own soil. And then all you do, you put this ideally near an eastern facing window or a sunny window, because that's like an internal greenhouse.
Right.
And you just let them sit for a week or two until they sprout. And then, actually, wait, I misstated. You keep them covered for the first week. You make your own little sort of, and then you put them in your sunny window. Yes.
So first cover them up for about a week. Okay.
About a week, right.
And then after that,
you
bring them out and maybe by a sunny window.
Yes.
What can we expect out of something like this?
Well, soon, as you see up front there, you've got the babies. So it's going to sprout, and then they get robust, and then eventually you're able to put them outside.
That is wonderful. Yeah. And just to think that there are so many ways to get started. You just have to want to do it. Now, you have classes coming up and a lot of ways people can get involved and start to work on that green thumb. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so again, even if you're not in a community garden, you can engage with Doug in so many ways. So our first class is on February 24th. We have a seed starting class, and it is brilliant. It's run by our amazing Jungle Judy. And so you can learn how to start seeds. If you need seeds, we have 10 million seed packets in our office.
Okay.
But we're going to be distributing them at farmers markets throughout the city because we want everyone to try it and everyone to experience how great it is to grow your own food.
That's right. And Jungle Judy is so wonderful too. We've had her plenty of times here on the show. So much to learn. Is this good for kiddos as well?
Oh, it's great for kids. Yeah, so kids can participate. We've got our seed starting, and then throughout the summer we also have basics of organic gardening. Eventually we have pest management, and then we have food preservation. So we've got it all. And come and take the whole series. series.
You cover everything,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Linda. Always good to see you. And you can attend Denver Urban Gardens Seed starting workshop on Saturday, February the 24th. Now, if you want more info and to get your free seeds, just head to doug.org. All that info is there. We'll be right back.